Hey, what's up YouTube fam? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, hi, my name is Jasmine and I'm so glad you're here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and like and comment letting me know that you're new because I want to chat it up with you and get to know you and figure out how I can best serve you. But today we are hopping right into kind of a little 6-month update as far as wedding planning for me. And so my wedding is officially 6 months away on Saturday. Crazy, mind-blowing. And so I thought it would be the perfect time to give you guys a little update. Excuse my little background. I am currently at my parents' house and I randomly decided to film this video, you know? Like when you get your creative juices flowing, you're like, I need to film. This is what that is. So excuse the bare background, but hey, I'm keeping it real and I'm really excited to give you guys this little update. Okay, so we are 6 months away. What do we have done? We have the catering done, which is like all the food and all that stuff. We have the bar service done, so we are gonna have an open bar. That's done. We have the rentals. So we have our rental company. We're using CE Rentals. We have our DJ done. We have... What else have we done? I bought my dress. You guys saw that. I bought my dress. Reggie has picked out the tux for the groomsmen and him. We obviously have our venue. I'm trying to think of what else, but those are kind of the big things that we have done. So our strategy was to get all of the big, huge things done first and then kind of filter it down to the little small, minute details that don't really matter. And so right now we have what's left are the cake and the cake and why am I drawing a blank? Oh, the cake and the flowers. So for those of you who do not know me, I honestly don't really care about flowers. Am I a normal bride? Probably not. But the flowers, that's where I'm kind of drawing a blank at because I don't really love flowers. Reggie knows this. He knows to not really get me flowers because I don't see the point in them because they just die anyway. And so we're trying to figure out what is the most cost-effective way to make the space look beautiful, but also to be cost-effective because I was quoted one time like $1,800 and I was like, I'm out, like that's not happening. So what we're planning on doing is we're looking at a couple of places and trying to mix fake flowers and real flowers, and we actually found some really beautiful bouquets on Etsy that have like the, what is that stuff called? Like the wheat, you know, like the light tan looking things. I just want a really different bouquet. And I want something that is, I feel like super modern, super minimalistic, super me. And so I feel like we found a couple of good ones on Etsy. But anyway, this is literally just a video of me rambling and giving you guys an update as if you're my friends. So bear with me if this is boring to you. No worries, you don't have to watch this video. But so yeah, so flowers, we're trying to figure that out. And then also the cake, Reggie and I, we don't like cake. Like, we don't like cake. Not that we will eat it, but it's just not, we're not a big fan of it. So we're like, what is a different way that we can incorporate some type of dessert where we're able to like cut it and then pass it out to people? And so we're thinking cupcakes maybe, but we're still trying to figure that out and who to use for that. So comment down below if you know of a florist or a great cake person that we could use because we need all the help we can get with that. But after that, I feel like it's just like little stuff like getting the hotel room ready, like the night, sorry, that's my dogs. Getting the hotel room ready for the night and also getting hotel rooms for people coming out of town. And then also getting the restaurant ready for like the, what's it called? The rehearsal dinner. What else are we trying to plan out? We're trying to do a bunch of different things like my mom's dress, like our honeymoon. So we're going to Maui, Hawaii. If you didn't know, now you know. And we're so excited because as you guys have seen, so I have been to Hawaii probably, this is gonna be my 4th time going to Hawaii, which is amazing. And we always go to Honolulu, but we're actually going to Maui and we're super excited because Reggie knows this like Maui police officer because he met her through work or whatever. And so she's giving us a bunch of really good suggestions. So we have to nail down we have our like our timeshare nailed down. We just have to like get approved for it, and then we have to figure out like airfare and things like that. So we're like really wrapping things up, and we're super excited about it. And I would say I want to give you guys like a couple of things that I didn't think about as a bride, just trying to figure things out. I would say my biggest suggestion is knowing what your budget is and then laying out estimates for how much you want to spend for each thing. So we didn't exactly do that, but we used a website called Wedding Wire, and they have a really amazing budget tool that really helps you kind of lay out, okay, like laying out, this is what you have to allocate for your cake, and this is what you have to allocate to your florist. And because honestly, like, we don't know how much stuff costs. At the end of the day, we were just kind of like, we don't know how much this stuff costs, and so we kind of need help. So Wedding Wire is they have a really great budget tool that we use. And also shopping around. So I'm the type of person, like, because I don't like planning, I'll just go with the first person or the first suggestion that someone gives me, and I'm like, I don't have time for this crap. I don't want to look at 3, 4, 5 people. But one thing that has really helped us and helped us to get a bomb caterer for an affordable price is we went to the different caterers. We laid it all out. We're like, okay, this caterer, this is their price. This caterer, this is their price. This caterer, this is their price. And then we compared all of them, and then we went, honestly, with the most cost-effective one, most importantly, but also the one with the best food. And so I would just say, like, if you are budget conscious, just making sure that you're shopping around and laying it all out and actually taking the time to do that and crunch the numbers, understanding the variation between, okay, this one is $200 less than this one, and this one's $400 less than this one. That's super helpful. And then, like, what else? I feel like just going with the flow. Like, honestly, that is why my wedding planning experience has been so great, is because I took the time and I was like, look, I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to be a bridezilla, and I don't want to make everyone's life harder than it has to be, because, like, obviously they are voluntarily being in my wedding and I asked them to be in my wedding, but I don't want to make their life harder being like, you have to do this and you have to do that, and just kind of bossing them around. And so I think going with the flow has really helped me to just kind of be like really zen through this planning process and not get stressed out and be running around with my head cut off, because that's the last thing that I want to do. And I also have an amazing maid of honor who's my best friend, Sherelle, and she's like really great with helping planning, and my mom's really super amazing with helping me plan, and my dad is great with, you know, helping me make decisions as well. So I have a really good tribe around me, and I think that's the thing, like, you know, if you do have support around you, utilize those people. Like, you do not have to be stressed out. You don't have to be running around feeling like you have to do everything. Utilize the people in your life and say, hey, I need help in this area, and they are willing to help. And then if you do not have that support, understanding that you're only one person, and like doing those things that only you can do in a certain amount of time, like, that's okay. And if other things fall to the wayside, then you can always pick them up the next week or the next day or whatever. But don't stress yourself out wedding planning, because it's just not worth it. And while, you know, the wedding is a great thing and it's a big deal and it's really fun and all of that good stuff, for me, I think I'm just so focused on the marriage afterwards that the wedding is, you know, just a little blip in my, you know, future and stuff like that. And so I think with having that perspective, it's allowed me to kind of be a lot more peaceful, a lot more happier with others, a lot more grace-filled, a lot more patient. So anyways, while that day is about me, life is not all about me, and things happen. And so just keeping that perspective and making sure I'm on the right track. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, things are coming along. Like, we're really, really excited, and just looking forward to the future together. I mean, I will say one thing, like, we are ready to live together. Like, that is our biggest thing, because we chose, like, you know, I understand this is not everyone's views, but for us, like, living together before we were married just wasn't an option. And so right now we're like living in 2 different places, but we see each other all the time, so it's just really hard to say goodbye at night. So that's another thing we're looking forward to, just being able to be married around each other all the time in the same house, not having to say goodbye. We're just really looking forward to that quality time. And I already know, my parents told me, like, yeah, you know, like, you're definitely gonna enjoy that time, but when you do get some alone time, you'll be like, praise Jesus, I'm about to like binge out on Netflix and do my own thing. But anyway, I know that time will come. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, 6-month update, like nothing too serious. I was literally just sitting here rambling, and I was like, I just want to turn on the camera and let my peeps know what's happening in my life, like what's going on. We're really excited for wedding stuff. We want to give you guys more wedding content. You know, it depends on how detailed you want it to be, but comment down below and let me know what kind of wedding content you want to see, because again, I always want to be a resource for you guys. So that's what I'm here to provide. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.